My namesake. Good
Yes.
evening. First of all, confirm that you're here in your personal capacity. You've not been sent by the church.
I am not
represented.
sent by the church. I came personally, particularly because I'm a psychologist also. I
Thank you, thank you.
understand
I think
how
you
behavior.
have answered the question. Confirm also that you're not here on behalf of the Meru Youth Service Board.
Yes, I am not on behalf of Meru Youth Service.
Let us go to your witness statement as captured under volume 5, specifically at page 16, paragraph 7. You accuse, page 16, Chair, of volume 5. That's paragraph 7. You accuse the governor that soon after the elections in 2022 August, she began public incitement and vilification of rallies, in her rallies, against various leaders. And you quote them, including the Speaker of the County Assembly of Meru. Is that true?
Yes.
Has the Speaker raised any complaint of being vilified by the Speaker, by the Governor?
I raise it as an interested citizen.
Has the Speaker himself raised that concern?
I don't know. I'm not in the know.
Has he sent you to represent
No.
his worries?
No.
You've also brought, rather, tagged the name of the Senator of Meru. Again, has the Senator of Meru raised any issues against the Governor? Has he sent you to represent him?
No.
You have talked of church leaders. Has any church leader sent you? to represent him?
I'm sent myself. I'm a church leader.
You're a church leader.
Yeah.
So were you talking about yourself when you say church leaders?
I'm there, and I was with my two brother priests.
You
so,
are
yeah.
an individual. So the words here are in plural, leaders.
Okay.
Are you representing the other leaders?
I'm presenting myself.
Thank you. You've talked of Njolincheke elders being vilified. Have the Njolincheke Council of Elders complained against the governor?
Not of which I know.
Have they sent you to represent their worries?
No.
Members of National Assembly, has any member of National Assembly again raised any issue with the governor?
I don't know.
You do not know. Yet, this is your statement, and you want this committee to uphold the impeachment on grounds of information that you have no idea of.
Well, I have the idea, I've seen it, I have heard her, and I've seen her point out things about other leaders. So I have an idea. What I do not have is their mandate to represent them, or I'm not yet representing them, but I have seen it as a citizen of Meru.
Thank you.
Order, Father. He is not challenging you. He's making an intelligent understanding of the fact that in paragraph 7, you have negated everything. The only thing you have owned is not church leaders, but you as an individual. So he's wondering, should we still take this as part of your evidence since you have negated it? If you can clarify that further, we have no problem.
Well, if I stand as a church leader, it's undismissible. Probably may not be leaders. But if what I saw and experienced with others who may not have sent me, I don't know whether I should ask a question. Can a citizen represent people who may not read what is going on? Can someone talk about it? That's what I am doing, me included, as a leader.
Thank you. Let's go to the events that took place on 17th of October 2022. You state in your statement that you were accosted by the governor's security detail. Is that still your position?
Yes. As I stood to ask the two priests whether we can leave, as I read the emotions of the group, of the crowd was going up, a number of them came between me and the governor, and I wasn't going to the governor. I was going to the priests. And they started pointing out that, yeah, you want to hit the governor. And I was like, well, so I left, I sat down. Then after I got the call, I left. I realized the situation wasn't.
Have you lodged any complaint of your assault by the governor's security detail?
It's part of this. Or
Have
should I
you made a formal complaint?
Where?
You actually say that it's part of this.
Yes.
I presume you're talking about the impeachment process. Did you petition the Meru County Assembly to impeach the governor on account of you being accosted by a security detail?
I only came as a witness.
Did you come as a witness at the county assembly proceedings?
No.
You did not. Did you record any statement with the county assembly of Meru?
No.
Did you file any affidavit?
This is what I only have. This.
At the county assembly proceedings, did you participate in any way?
Council, I just said no.
You just said no.
Yeah.
You have said that at paragraph 14, page 17, that the governor began inciting the crowd against the Catholic Church and the bishop of the diocese. As a result, the crowd turned rowdy, and as the governor went on a rant, falsely accusing the Catholic Church of grabbing public land. Is there anywhere in the impeachment motion that the governor is on record stating that the church has grabbed public land?
On the motion or on a video? The
Videos are part of the motion, so even
Yes.
on the videos.
Yes.
Has that been produced in court? I mean,
Yeah.
in these proceedings?
I just came in.
Are you able to point us specifically to that part where the governor is calling the church leaders grabbers of public land, accusing them of cartelism, extortion, greed, corruption, and intimidation? Is there anywhere that
If
you're
I
able
review,
to
if I review,
specifically?
if I review the video, I can remember the whole process how it was, especially when I was talking, because she was interjecting. You couldn't give even a coherent idea. She would interject and say all these things, and there were cameras all over. So I want to believe.
So the answer is you were not able to point us specifically to that place where the governor utters those words.
On the video.
Anywhere. You are not able to do that. It's a no. You are not able to do that.
Well, if I've, the videos provided, but the particular video carried through that time, I remember very well.
Thank you. At paragraph 20, you say that you walked out before the event ended. And
Yes.
later you learned, as confirmed from the video clips before the Senate, that the governor concluded a false rants by conducting a mock prayer.
Yes.
My question is, so the whole event was captured, okay? That part where you're being accosted by the security detail, was it captured?
I have not seen a
Through-
clip of it.
You have not seen any
Yeah.
clip of it. So had you been accosted, we would be seeing a video of
Not
that incident
necessarily.
taking place.
Depends with who recorded and not necessarily.
Let's move on to the issue of the ownership of the land where Igoji School is. It is not true that the Diocese of Meru is the owner of that property. It is not true. Is it true or not true?
First of all, Council, I would like to let you know I came as a witness
No,
to
it's a direct question, and you said the governor, rather you were actually invited to that meeting because you had prior knowledge of the facts surrounding the ownership of Igoji.
the leasing of the land.
Exactly. I'm asking you a direct question. The diocese is not the proprietor or owner of that property.
If by proprietor means trust ownership, it is.
Is it the registered owner of that property?
That's different. No.
It is not. I want you to look at page 113 of volume 2 of the governor's response. Page 13. There you will find a lease agreement. Are you able to trace that document?
So I don't have that volume.
Perhaps your counsel can assist you with that volume. 113. Yes. At the recitals clause A, can you read what the lease agreement purports to say?
That is whereas, that's A.
Yes.
The landlord
And
is
the landlord here is the diocese.
yes, is registered proprietor, less of all that property.
So
no
it is not
leaser.
true, you've just confirmed that the diocese is the registered proprietor. So it is misleading for this lease agreement to purport that the church is the registered proprietor of this property.
The registration reigns county, that's the green card.
County government.
Yeah.
So it is not
But I would
true.
like to tell you I'm not the,
Thank you.
I'm not.
Let us go to page 146 of the same document. We do have an historical search of the property. Who is listed as the registered proprietor of that property?
It's a Meru County.
Meru County.
Yeah.
So when the governor then raises questions as to why the Meru County is paying rent of its own property, isn't she within a right to question such transactions?
Yes, but with some
Thank you.
lack
Thank you.
of information, background information.
Thank you very much.
Council, how many more minutes do you need? You have run out of your time.
If I have 3 minutes, Chair, I will conclude.
How many?
3 minutes.
3.
Yes, if I...
Very good, very good, very good. Put your finger on your 3 minutes.
Thank you. Let's go to page 146 of... Page 147, rather, of volume 2 still.
You sure?
Do you see the said document confirming that the title deed to that property was issued on 15th of February 1984?
I
To
see.
whom was the title issued?
Meru County Council.
Meru County. So when the church states that this is their property and they're entitled to rent for 60 years, isn't it a distortion of facts?
But I'm not here for the witness for the church. You are confusing me. I am not here for
But
that.
your own statement confirms that you are called by Father Salesio to go and attend to this matter because you had prior knowledge
As
of the
I'm-
issues. But
As a member of the MYS, not as a legal land owner of the diocese. So ask me things that pertain to me.
let's talk about your membership at MYS. You are a co-opted member
Yes.
of the board,
According to the Act, Section 7.
and you are indeed nominated or appointed by the previous governor.
Yes.
I rest it at that, to that extent.
Council, you're done?
Do you have any personal interest in this matter?
Personal interest.
Yes.
My personal interest from where I sit and stand is that I would rather see a leader who does not abuse people in public. I understand what verbal abuse, humiliation does to people. We are complaining of anxiety, depression.
Chair intervention. Chair.
Yes, Vice.
Father has been asked a different question, he's answering something else. Can he answer the question from the council?
Chair.
Council, can you repeat the question so that Father can
The
respond to
question is, do you have a personal interest in this matter?
Yes.
Before Senate? Yes, you do.
I have a
Thank you. It was just a yes or no. Thank you very much. The last question is the church above the law so that no one is supposed to question any acts, even where they feel that the church has committed a
Again,
wrong.
counsel, I am not speaking for the church.
That is all for this witness.
Thank you. My son, Boniface.
Honorable Chair,